2018, NASA initiated testing of a new underwater probe designed for ocean exploration. The decision to venture underwater by the world's biggest space agency may seem unusual, but it stems from the need to employ cutting-edge knowledge and technologies for this demanding mission. This video sheds light on the challenges that NASA is preparing to confront in the depths of the sea, and it explores how James Cameron's expertise can aid in the quest for extraterrestrial life. The ocean remains one of the most significant mysteries known to humankind, and delving into its depths presents unique challenges. While probes are indispensable for space exploration due to our inability to travel there ourselves, the ocean presents a different situation. Unlike outer space, where we rely on probes, many individuals can conduct their own ocean studies by simply diving into it. However, the depth humans can reach unassisted is limited to a mere 6 meters. Using scuba equipment allows divers to go as deep as 40 meters, and some skilled free divers can descend to 100 meters without it. Nevertheless, these depths pale in comparison to the formidable expanse of the ocean, which extends far beyond the so-called pledging zone, with its lower boundary at 200 meters. Within this range, sunlight can still reach, and marine life like phytoplankton and the fish that feed on them, as well as predators such as dolphins and sharks, thrive. But going deeper is a challenge. One daring individual, namely Ahmed Gar, set a record by scuba diving to an astounding 332 meters, reaching the midnight zone, also known as the mesopelagic, where light is nearly absent. The ocean's depths extend from 200 to 1,000 kilometers below the surface, a region beyond the reach of even the most advanced military submarines. In this zone, sunlight is non-existent, and the inhabitants have remarkable adaptations to cope with the darkness, such as large eyes and bioluminescence. Surprisingly, around 90% of all fish species, totaling approximately 10 billion tons, inhabit this vast region. The Creepy Cyclone Zone alone hosts an astonishing 1 quadrillion fish, but the deep sea trenches stretching over numerous kilometers hold even more secrets waiting to be explored. However, the challenge lies in reaching the dark and cold ocean floor, particularly the deepest point known as the Mariana Trench, specifically the Challenger Deep, which plummets to a depth of 11,034 meters beneath the western Pacific Ocean. At this depth, the pressure is a staggering 100 times greater than at the surface, requiring specialized watercraft for survival. One famous watercraft that made the journey to the Mariana Trench is the Deep Sea Challenger, which renowned director James Cameron used in 2012 for his expedition to the trench's bottom. Prior to this, the only piloted submersible to reach these depths was the Trieste in 1960, carrying Lieutenant Don Walsh and engineer Jacques Piccard, making history as the first vehicle to descend to the ocean floor. Since that groundbreaking feat, only 13 more people have repeated this incredible journey, a mere fraction of the number of astronauts who have traveled into space. The deepest region of the ocean, known as the Huddle Zone, ranges from 6 kilometers down to the very bottom of oceanic trenches, and the life forms that thrive in such an environment seem to come straight out of an extraordinary imagination. For example, these jellyfish or this snailfish resembles a water dragon, or these fish that belong to the genus of Ophidian and look as though they've been turned inside out. Scientists haven't used piloted vehicles, but rather modern and remotely controlled ones to study them closely. They can descend to the maximum depths and stay there for a long time while receiving commands via long cables. But even they sometimes fail to withstand severe conditions specific to the ocean floor. In many ways, they're even more dangerous than those of outer space. In 2014, an underwater vehicle, Nereus operating under the US flag, went down to the Kermadec Trench, located close to New Zealand. It was simply torn apart at a depth of around 10 kilometers because of high pressure. At that time, it was the only functioning watercraft designed for such missions. Losing it caused a long hiatus, and related studies and stalled progress. But there are other oceans in this world too, and they're even more inaccessible and hostile. Why are extraterrestrial oceans much more mysterious in our own? The surface of Europa. Jupiter's satellite is composed of water ice. According to scientists, this ice sheet has a thickness between 15 and 25 kilometers, and under it, there's an ocean. Astrobiologists suggest that there might well be life on its bottom around hydrothermal vents that release the satellite's internal heat. This kind of life might be similar to that existing in the deep waters of Earth. Furthermore, Enceladus Saturn's satellite may also be habitable from time to time. Steam jets generated by internal heat break through the ice, covering its poles. In 2018, a space probe called Cassini discovered that they contained water. However, to find life there, we'll have to send a Nereus-like probe to the depths of both satellites. But the oceans and solids must be around 30 kilometers deep, while on Europa, the waters must be as much as from 60 to 150 kilometers deep. Indeed, the depths of extraterrestrial oceans, such as those on Europa, can be up to 15 times deeper than the oceans on Earth, making exploration of these regions an immensely challenging endeavor. In comparison, even James Cameron's deep-sea expeditions seem relatively straightforward. To tackle such a complex mission, NASA recognizes the need for thorough preparations and has taken steps to practice deep diving right here on Earth. Despite having explored coastal waters and reached considerable depths with scuba sets and submarines, the majority of our ocean territory remains uncharted. Approximately 80% of the ocean is still unexplored, including the bathypelagic and abyssopelagic regions, also known as the Midnight Zone and the Abyss. In these dark and high-pressure environments, only a fraction of the deep-sea world has been discovered, and specialized species like the tripod fish and the deep-sea anglerfish are just some of the intriguing organisms encountered. The lack of visibility in these regions makes research akin to groping in the dark. Moreover, submersibles can only operate for limited periods under the immense pressure, rendering it nearly impossible to extensively probe the vast expanses of the Midnight Zone and the Abyss. However, NASA has taken a step forward by developing an underwater drone named Orpheus to explore and map these oceanic depths. Equipped with high-sensitivity cameras and sensors previously used on the Perseverance Mars rover, Orpheus can examine rocks, shells, living organisms, and create 3D maps of the ocean floor, filling in critical gaps in our knowledge of these mysterious underwater realms. The Orpheus probe is a relatively small, lightweight vehicle, weighing 250 kilograms and constructed from syntactic foam, a durable floating composite material filled with tiny glass beads. Its design takes inspiration from the bathyscaphe used by James Cameron during his descent into the Mariana Trench. Equipped with a powerful flashlight, Orpheus can conserve energy while capturing high-quality images, making it an excellent tool for exploration. With Orpheus and other advanced technologies at our disposal, it's likely that we will witness the discovery of more mysterious creatures inhabiting the obscure depths of the oceans. The vast, unexplored regions of the Midnight Zone and the Abyss hold untold wonders, and the potential for new discoveries is vast. While we may not find mythical creatures like huge prehistoric sharks or Atlantean citizens, the ocean floor could indeed hold surprises we can't yet imagine. Speculating on what lies in the abyss can lead to imaginative thoughts, including the possibility of aliens or other mysterious entities remaining hidden from our view. However, it's essential to approach exploration with a scientific mindset, staying open to the wonders of the natural world without letting our imaginations run wild. Anyway, drop a comment and tell us what you expect to find on the ocean floor. That's all for today. Bye.